Hi, welcome to my Card and a Cuppa for Wednesday the 19th of June 2024. My name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, so welcome. Today I'm going to do something called Focused Ink Blending. I saw it over on Lynn Dunn's YouTube channel. She's a demo in America, and I just thought that's a really cool, easy technique to do, and I thought it would be great for people who are starting out in card making, or even us old hands at it. So that's what we're going to do today, and I'm going to use another favorite bundle of mine because the bundles and stamped die bundles are still on sale, a further 10% off until the end of June, as are the mini cut emboss machine and the larger cut emboss machine. They're also 10% off until 30th of June. So there's another week and a half to go with that promotion. So let's go down to the craft desk and we can start having a play. And I'll just make sure I'm live in the right place. So don't want to be live in the wrong place. So I've just got to adjust my little screen here so that I can make sure I'm on my business page. So let me just double check. Hang on. Okay. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Joan. Hi, Shannon. Wow, from Southern California. What's the weather like over there? I bet you it's summer there because it's winter here and it's quite cold. Well, cold for us anyway. So welcome. Okay, so let me just get myself sorted. Okay, so this is the focused ink blending technique, and as I said, I saw it on Lynn Dunn's YouTube channel in America. She's a demo in America, and I really liked it. So I thought we'd have a little play. Now, the only thing I don't like is I didn't get my circle centered, which is a little bit annoying. 63, that's Fahrenheit. No, is that Fahrenheit? Yeah, that's Fahrenheit. You live on the coast? Oh, we live on the coast here too, in New South Wales, and I love being near the ocean. It's my favourite place to be. Thank you for hopping on. Okay, I didn't get my mask centered, so my circle's a little bit lopsided, so I am a bit annoyed about that, but we'll get over it. So I've been having a bit of a play. That's what they're a couple, and I'll show you how we do it. This is with the Thoughtful Journey bundle. That's what we're going to use today. This one's with the Delicate Forest bundle. That's a Thoughtful Journey one too. And yeah, so I thought I'd show you how I did these, and they're quite simple. It's just ink, blending brushes, and stamping. It's a stamps, ink, and paper, really. Hi Felicity. Hi Lorraine. Thanks for hopping on. So yeah, so this is what it's called, except that circle's not centered and it's really annoying me. It's called the Focused Ink Blending Technique. So you don't need a lot of things. What you do need is, you need to cut a die cut, and a die cut is better than a punch because you've got a choice of shapes. The circles I've used the Spotlight on Nature dies, and this is the one I did, but look, see, not even. Throwing that out right now. This one looks a little bit more even. This one was the Nested Essential dies, and this one was the Stylish Shape dies. So basically you just make a mask. Let me bring my dodgy one back in, and we just put it over the same size piece of cardstock and blend some ink, blend some colour onto your cardstock underneath, and then you can leave the mask on and stamp, or you can, where's my other card? So you can do your blending. You can blend and take the mask off and stamp. So I thought we'd do one of each. Now, I'm trying really hard not to use the Spotlight on Nature because we all know that's my favourite. This one is Thoughtful Journey, or Thoughtful Wishes. Thoughtful Wishes, but it's the Thoughtful Journey Suite Collection. And I do love that suite too, especially the 6x6 Designer Series paper. It is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And this one I used the Delicate Forest stamp set. So you can use any stamp set and it works, but it's just a matter of getting your mask, cutting your mask out and getting a mask happening. So let's get rid of our dodgy circle because it's annoying me. And let's get started. And the other bonus is you get a whole lot of die cuts. When you create your masks, you get some die cuts that you can then go on and use on other cards. So as my mum always said, waste not, want not, keep those for other cards. Okay, I've done a couple of matting pieces, so it's really quite an easy, there's not a lot involved. I've got a couple of card bases, a couple of matting pieces, and just my pieces that we're going to be blending onto and then matting. So let's put one aside, and I am going to bring in some paper because I do kind of miss my paper sometimes. Even though I love my glass mat, I do miss my paper. Okay, so we're going to put this down here. You could tape it down, but you don't really need to. So you just, and I've got the card piece, the panel that we're blending onto is the same size, which is 9.5 centimeters by 13.9. It's the same size as the piece behind, so then you can just make sure the two pieces are firmly together. So let me see what I want to do. What colour let's start with Lemon Lolly. I've got my little blending brushes here, and I think they're really great. I like the big ones too, but I think you can just be more controlled with the smaller ones. So I'm going to ink up my blending brush. Just rub it off there, and we might just start blending. And depending on how much pressure you apply to your blending brush is how much ink you transfer onto your cardstock underneath. Trying to work out which stamp I'm going to use. Maybe I should just not worry about that for the moment. I hope everyone's keeping warm here on the Central Coast in Australia, because I'm feeling the cold this winter. How about you guys? Or is it just me? Could be just me. Okay, so that's that one. Let's do Bubble Bath. I'm using colours from the Subtles collection because obviously they're more subtle, and I just think if we went too dark, then our stamped images... Hi Margaret, I'm not alone. Are you feeling the cold, Lynn? Oh, I'm so cold most of the time. I rug up well when I take my little Rosie for a walk in the morning now. Today I had a scarf and gloves and my big fluffy jacket. And I actually stopped for a coffee as well. It's harder to walk in the cold, especially when I walk past a bakery that does beautiful coffees. I sort of think, keep walking, keep walking. And some days I think, no, stop. Get a coffee. Okay, so that was Bubble Bath. This is Balmy Blue. You've had the fire. Oh, well, Felicity, in Murrurundi, you would be feeling the cold. When I see the news every night, I think of you. The temperatures in Scone and Murrurundi, I'm thinking, oh, it's cold there. That'd be nice to have the fire on. I've got the air conditioning on and off, like it's sort of programmed to, you know, get up to temperature and then it goes off when it sort of reaches that temperature I've got it set at. I hate to think what my electricity bill will be though. Why does this? Okay, so that's I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? I think it looks really pretty. The colour's not showing up on my screen very well. I hope it's showing up on yours. Your bursitis is playing up. Yeah, well, that's not helpful with the cold, is it? Okay, so this one I might do like I did this one. I won't cover it up. I will just stamp. So let's get, and I'm using Early Espresso because I just like the classic ink pads better than the Memento black ink pad, but that's just me. You put the fire on this afternoon in the rain. Okay, so it's not just me feeling it. That's good to know. Good to know. Because I don't like it. Okay. Now, my Thoughtful Wishes stamp set, it came and it was a little bit off center. So I've got my old rubber cutting. Back in the day when I first started with Stampin' Up, you used to have to cut your own stamps around your own stamps and mount them to the wooden blocks. And I've still got my, I don't know what these are called, craft rubber scissors. But mine was a little bit off center, and so I was getting a lot of shadows, the shadow marks when I stamped. If you get a stamp set that's really, really bad, you can let your demonstrator know and we could get it replaced. I didn't worry about it. I just trimmed mine up and went for it. So let's see, I think I'll do this one. This is the one I did before. So yeah, let's do a different one. And let's grab a block. And let's ink it up. And I'm just trying to... So this is the one we're kind of mimicking. Spotlight on Nature, but we're mimicking it. We're doing it with Thoughtful Wishes because I've got to try and not just use Spotlight on Nature all the time. Okay, so that's that. Now I could put, we'll clean that off. Clean that off and store it there. And I might even bring this little one in and put it down here because I do like it. Let me just have a little play on my paper. Yeah, that looks good. But can you see the amount of rubber down here? That's how much I had going around some of my other stamps. I'm not too worried about it on this one, but that's where I was cutting it back because that's on, and see how it's very close to the top. I think their cutting machine was a little bit off the day they cut my stamp set. So that's what I was talking about. Okay, I might just pop this one here. Okay. Oh, that was loud, sorry. Okay, we shall put this one back in here. Makes them hard to get back in though when I've done surgery on them. And we could do a sentiment from here, but I have also got this Simply Said stamp set, which is really quite nice. And I thought I could put just a hello up here. I think I'll do that. Let's do this. This one is in the front of the now all of these blocks are going to be too big. So let me just get this one out. This Simply Said stamp set is up the front of the catalogue, and yeah, it's really quite a nice one, particularly for beginner crafters or stampers, because a sentiment stamp set's always great to have when you're starting out. So I shall pop that back there and close this up before Denise puts her arm or something stupid into it. Okay, so let's get a card base. Let's go with the blue one. A matting piece, not a card base. It's such a simple technique, but it's really quite stunning. So I'm just putting glue around the outside edges. I don't know about other people, but if I put glue in the middle of my white cardstock, my basic white cardstock, on my inserts or on my front panels, I can see the squiggly line that I've done with the glue, and I don't like that. So I don't do it anymore. Okay, so here we go. Here's my card base, and I've cut A4 cardstock in half at 10.5 centimeters because I like the tent fold cards. And we're just going to pop that straight onto our card base. Is that right? Let me just check. Looks right. Okay, and then I'll show you another way of how you can also decorate the inside of your card. So I'm just going to lay that on my card base. How simple, and yet it's really quite easy, isn't it? Now that's the circle one. So if I get my mask back here, and what colours did I use? Lemon lily and the pink. Okay, if I get my mask back here, I can add some colour. I don't think I'll need to re-ink. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Just puts a little hue of colour inside your card, and then you can grab we might grab these ones again because I do like these. And I'm just gonna pop that there, and that's a way of decorating your inside of your card. Okay, so we'll put that back there. So how easy was that? It was super easy, wasn't it? Oh, bling. We've got to do bling. Silly me. Okay, and then you can just hang on to your masks until they get so spongy that you can't really use them anymore, to keep them and keep them going. Now let me have a look what colour bling shall we use. So that was Bubble Bath, Lemon Lolly and Balmy Blue. Now these are Pretty Peacock, but they do, no, that's Petal Pink, no, that was Blooming Pearls. There's so many lovely embellishments in the catalogue, and yet I can't seem to find one I want. Pretty Fresh Freesia. If in doubt, go to the gems. You know what? I might go with these. So these are Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock, Garden Green's all gone, and Gold. But I'm just wondering if these would look alright, and I think they will. They will look fine. Okay. Put one there, and I'll put one over here, and one up here. always struggle with the third one. I don't know why. So how quick and easy was that card, using that mask to get our colour. And it looks pretty scented, that one, which that makes me happy. Blooming Pearls, put that back there. Oh, thank you, girls. So that's our first card, and that's very similar to this one. So we did our masking, and then we just stamped. So didn't mind having things coming below the masking. Now this time round, I'm going to try and do it like so, like these ones. But I won't use the circle. Where did I put my masks? Oh dearie me. Oh, here they are. I thought I might use the square. This was the Nested Essential one, and that looks really good too. Quite like that. But it's like a bigger panel. So I might use the square on my next card. So that's card number 1. Put my... It's a really easy technique, Lynn, isn't it? And it's amazing what you can get from it. Okay, so this one, I've got a bubble bath matting piece. So what colours will I use? I will use... I might use Fresh Freesia, and I will leave the Balmy Blue out this time. So we'll start with bubble bath. I'll make sure it's all lined up. There we go. I might do it this way round. I think I can do it better. And then I'm just going to... Yeah, I was thinking, is that yellow or is that pink? Just come onto my cardstock. That's why I like the paper, because I can sort of brush off before I get onto even my masking piece. And as I said, I think I have a little bit more control with the smaller brushes. That could be just a figment of my imagination, but you know, it might not be. Let's hope I'm not that crazy yet. Okay. I'll do Lemon Lolly in the middle. Oh, I'm just making sure it's lined up. Look at that. That's where I want it. Okay, so Lemon Lolly. Now, as I said, I'm using the subtles because I think the stamping stands out a little bit better. You could try it with darker colours, but the darker you go, you'd probably have to... Well, you could heat emboss. You could stamp in Versamark and heat emboss in white. That would work. Might give that a go at another time. So that's my Lemon Lolly. And this is my Fresh Freesia. Where's my purple brush gone? Here it is. Now I'm going to turn it round. Okay. And bring in my Fresh Freesia. It's just such a simple technique, and it has such a good effect, I think. Now, I've got a bit of smudging going on there. That would be the technical word. And I want to just blend that smudging out. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Just making sure I've got that straight on my card. I think it's a bit skew-whiff, isn't it? Oh no, that's gonna just destroy me. I'll try and get over it. Okay. Now we're going to get... No, we don't want to go to Spotlight on Nature. I'm really trying not to go to Spotlight on Nature. We'll go to this one from the Thoughtful Wishes. Okay. And then turn it over. Should I, Lorraine? Do you think it's a bit skew whiff? You could see me blend again. There you go. It is a bit skew whiff, isn't it? All right, let's turn it over. Start again. Let's start again. All right. Consensus. What color did I do? I did the bubble bath first. Maybe I'll just do it standing up straight. Okay, here we go again. We're doing this again, girls. Just making sure. Okay. We don't want that happening. Hold it down. There we go. Yeah, bit of a perfectionist I am, aren't I? There we go. That's our little puppy dog next door. Barking, if you can hear that little bark. She's a little toy cavoodle as well. We've got two toy cavoodles, one next door and one behind us, that were both purchased after they met our little Rosie. So Rosie's an influencer. Okay, so now I'm coming on with my lemon lolly. And it's quite funny, Rosie doesn't mind the little one next door, Poppy. She doesn't mind her, but she hates the one behind us. She just really hates Frankie. It's insane. I think it's because Frankie talks to Mark, and Mark sort of stops and chit-chats with Frankie a lot, and I think it's a jealousy thing. She's a little bit jealous, and like, he's my dad, you can't have him. So this is Fresh Freesia. She's not vocal about any dogs normally. Normally she runs and hides. she's got an anxiety complex, I think. But Frankie behind us, oh my God. I have to even cross the road if I see my neighbour walking down the street with Frankie, her cavoodle. I have to cross the road because Rosie will just be not a pleasant little girl. You pick up your new puppy on Friday. Yeah, I'll get that from my daughter. Perfectionism? Yeah, tell me about it. Or she gets it from me. Oh, what sort of puppy are you getting, Lynn? That's so exciting. They're such wonderful company. I'd be lost without my little girl. Okay, so now I'm inking up my Thoughtful Wishes stamp set, the spray. And when you do it with the mask still in place, you do have to push down so you get it over that little ridge. Okay. Voila. I don't think I'll do any more to that. I'll put my sentiment down here. Unless, see, I should leave well enough alone. I should leave well enough alone. But you know, I'm not going to, am I? I'll do a little bit more down here. Okay, see how I didn't quite get the image there and there, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll work with it. Okay, so lift that up, and that's what you're looking at now. So now I sort of tend to think I want something long across here, or big, or something. Okay, anybody got some thoughts on the sentiment? A toy. Oh, how gorgeous, Lynn! That little. Oh, have you is it a male or a female? And have you given it a name yet? Ah, you'll have get so much enjoyment from him. Okay, does anybody have a suggestion of the sentiment? I'm thinking something long, or I could do I could do let's celebrate. I could do dearest friend. Female Ziggy. Love it. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Okay, so any thoughts? Oh, we've got a dear friend in the spotlight. No, we're not doing spotlight on Aisha. Dearest friend, thinking of you fondly. We've got let's celebrate. Happy birthday. Or we could do birthday wishes. Any thoughts, or will I just pick something? What did I do on some of these other cards? I'm just thinking of you on that one. And dearest friend on that one. Thinking of you fondly on that one. Tri-coloured. Oh. Birthday wishes. Yeah, I was thinking that, actually, Lorraine. Okay, you were the first. This one. Birthday wishes. Yeah, I think that's a good one, because it's sort of quite big. Okay. Let me pick. I'm going to use this block. Okay. And she'll be gorgeous. Ziggy. So exciting. Okay. And I'll put it on. No, I'm going to get my little mat. My little mat out. And it'll get me a better image. There we go. I really like that Simply Said sentiment stamp set. Close that up, put that there. Okay, now I've lost everything. I've got a mountain of, you can see I've been playing, a mountain of cards. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to pop that onto my bubble bars. I just noticed that my white cardstock's got a little bit of a line in the cutting. Sometimes I find a new cutting blade leaves a bit of a raised line. I can't explain it, but yeah, leaves a raised line. Okay, so let's do this now. Oh, look. That was skew width. Okay, nobody's going to know. That's why there's two sides to every piece of cardstock. There we go. And I can still see that little raised. There we go, that's better. Okay, and here's my card base. So you don't need a lot of product for this. A few ink pads, the little baby blending brushes, a few colours, and a stamp set. And of course, if I was going to tell you which stamp set to get, I'd probably tell you Spotlight on Nature. Because that gives you the dies as well, the circle dies, if you bought that bundle, and it's back in stock. It was sold out, but it's back in stock. So yeah, I'd probably say Spotlight on Nature would be the one to buy, but they're all lovely. All the bundles are lovely. Now I've got a little bit of glue spurtage up here, so I'm just going to get my gooey thing to get rid of them. Okay, now let's have a look. What bling shall we do for this one? So we've got Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lolly and Bubble Bath. I don't think I've got any bling with Bubble Bath in it. I've got bling with Fresh Freesia though. Where is it? Or we could do the butterflies, the Brush Brass butterflies. Say that quickly 12 times. I think we might do the butterflies. Okay. I think that could be a good idea. Where's my little pokey tool gone? What to do with it? Here it is. Okay. So these ones carried over. They're in the annual catalogue. Let's put this one here. Let's put... I normally do 3, but will 3 be too many? Maybe not. Get off. Okay. But I want a smaller one. So let's open up the new packet. No, I don't. I've changed my mind. It's woman's prerogative. I'll put another one down here. There we go. So that is... Now let me get rid of all... I still haven't tidied my desk. Did you? You know, a few weeks ago I said I was going to do that, and I still haven't done that. Because I'm slack. Okay, so there you have our focused ink blending technique. Do you like that? So as I said, you get 3 in a pack when you buy the small blending brushes. You just need some basic white cardstock, a few ink colors, and maybe a few ink colored cardstocks, and some bling, and you can make these beautiful cards. So as you can see, I've done a fair bit of playing. And I'm going to say, this one's my favourite. Oh dear, I'm hopeless, aren't I? But yeah, I do think this one looks stunning on it. Which ones do you like best, guys? Do you like the Thoughtful Wishes, or the Spotlight on Nature, or this one's just the so these are all Thoughtful Wishes. That's Spotlight on Nature, and that's the Delicate Forests. They're all pretty nice. It's much nicer with the circle centered. I do prefer that. So, okay, let's come back to here. So, that is my card and a cuppa for Wednesday the 19th of June. So, I hope you enjoyed that really easy and fun technique, Spotlight on Nature. I know, it is, it doesn't matter what card you make with that set, it looks stunning no matter what. But the other sets are nice too, and I've got to play with everything. Thanks, Felicity. Keep warm up there in Murrurundi. So thanks for watching, ladies. Have a great rest of the week, and I will see you on Monday for my Makeup Monday. Thank you. Bye.